Hello, hello, and welcome to my alternative channel, Anti-War. We're looking at MD 2020 Dragon Fruit, sold only in the 750 milliliter bottle, medicine bottle, shaped bottle. Grape wine with natural colors and natural flavors and certified colors. Serve cold. Well, I've had it in the fridge. It's got the beautiful aluminum cap. Gold color cap. It's not sold in my town. Can't get this here. That's enough. Put the rest up. I found their locator tool to be very helpful. Looked it up, showed where they had it at Star. The place is called Star. It's a gas station and sort of a convenience store, but mainly a beer, wine, and liquor store. But it, they said they had it. I went over there. There it was, $2.99 for the 750 milliliter bottle. It's red. I guess they're using that red number 40, maybe a little yellow number 5 to give it a slight orange hue, but it's mostly red. It smells strong. You can pick up a little alcohol in it. It's not really strong. It smells like punch. Does it smell like wine? Well, a little bit. Wine has red wine or white wine, both have a distinct aroma. And you can tell wine from beer and liquor. It just has that, what people say, winey smell, like fermented grape smell. It has that, but it has mostly a sugary sweet Hawaiian punch type drink smell. And with these types of wines or beers or canned or bottled liquor things, that's what they're trying to become. They want to be like a daiquiri in a can or a bottle, a snowball, or some people say, they call that, we call them snowballs, snow cone. Yeah, people say snow cone. Kind of Kool-Aid type thing. That's what they, I don't drink these kind of things. I mean, people say you do enough reviews of them. Yeah, I know, but I don't drink them on purpose, like to just say, if I'm out somewhere, oh yeah, let me pick up some MD 2020. You know, I want something that is sugary sweet. I drink wine, but regular wine, you know, like the last wine I drank was Cabernet Sauvignon. Oh no, it was Merlot. Merlot. It was very good. Wasn't great. Wasn't like world class, but it was all right. You know, no natural flavors or colors added to that. It was just naturally wine tasting. All right. But these kind of lowbrow products, there's a chalky note too. They're not made for people that like wine. They're made for people that like I say, Hawaiian punch or Delaware punch or something like that, and like sugar and they like alcohol. That's what it's made for. I know people say bum wine, bum juice. It's all hobos that drink it or whatever. Okay, maybe. I've never done a market study of who's drinking it. But it could just be regular old people that have jobs, have families, have hobbies, that just have, for whatever reason, a desire to drink super sweet things like this. I mean, for what it is, it's fine. I mean, it's an A in that category. Now, we can take issue with the category and say it's a trash category. I hate it. It's junk. Whatever, you know. I mean, but in the category, the pre-mixed wine, beer, liquor, canned and bottled cocktail, high alcohol. Well, for wine, 13 isn't really that high. It's on the cusp of becoming a dessert wine, but it isn't a dessert wine. It would be considered a table wine. So the U.S. government would consider this a table wine because it's less than 14.0. But, it's really neither when you think about it. But there's only two types in the U.S. government's eyes: table wine and dessert wine. But it's like we're saying, a candy cane candy. It's a wine candy product. That's what it is. Now you might say, well, look at all the craft beers. They got chocolate nibs, craft beers with chocolate nibs and spices of all sorts and hot sauce of all sorts, cake icing and everything else, unicorns and all. Well, I'm not arguing with that. Those are really following the same game plan, but since it's coming from a craft beer world or the craft beer scene, then people will defend it. The same people that would rip on this because it tastes like candy fruit, or what they say, a Jolly Rancher. I don't think it really tastes like a Jolly Rancher, but something like that. To me, it tastes like those powdery round candy. I can't remember the name. I was looking at the company's website. They produce billions of them a year. But they would take issue with that, but then turn around and drink a craft beer, like that tastes like candy cane and Fruit Loops and Lucky Charms and all that. And a lot of people on these craft beer Facebook groups will brag about that. It tastes like Lucky Charms. It's got marshmallow. Beers made literally with marshmallows. And I mean some expensive ones too. So yeah, I agree with you. It is the same general approach. But one is ridicule, one is... I'm not defending this. Well, I don't defend those. See? I'm equal opportunity because I don't really defend all the candy flavor, chocolate flavor, coffee flavor craft beers. I like them. I mean, you could say it's like phony beer because... And then I know people can say, they've been flavoring beers with stuff for decades, centuries, since the Mesopotamian day. Okay, fine. But that wasn't generally accepted as what we would call beer until about 1999. But yeah, the cheap ones like I'm drinking here are like last night, the Sneaky Tiki on the regular channel. That's a lot more... well, I don't even know if it's more questionable because a lot of these expensive craft beers I've bought over the last 2 or 3 years, I'll tell you what, some of them aren't really much better. And I've been paying... It's a hit or miss thing, though. You can get some that are just nearly world class. They're just so good, like that Tiramisu from Terrapin from 2015, the one my friend David saved for 5 years, 8.5. That was at least an A+, and it was approaching world class. That's how good it was. I mean, it was way better than stuff like this, like any of those canned cocktail beers and all. That thing had a wax seal, but that doesn't mean anything. But I mean, it was really great. Same approach though, flavor beer, but it was just like super high quality ingredients. Dynamite. But the bottom line, this thing, the MD 2020 Dragon Fruit, is not as great as some people say. Well, that's a joke because no one says it's great. Just kidding. It's not as great as they say, but no one says that. And it's not as horrible as they say. And a lot of people say that now. There's a worldwide chorus of people that will talk about how horrendous it is. But it isn't really at all. I just watched a review from Swillengrog in Australia. He was drinking one, the banana red, I think. One of them, I can't remember. A red one. And it's not $3.99 in Australia. He said the price down there is exorbitant. He didn't even want to discuss the price. I guess he was so irritated by it and maybe embarrassed by how much he had to pay, and I can't blame him. But he said he liked it. Jerry Fort the beer review guy tried a few of them. He liked them. So yeah, it's not nearly as bad as people might make it out to be. A lot of the remarks I get from people on the MD 2020 is along the lines of, oh, I could tell you a story. And the story usually goes like, when I was 18, I drank a whole bottle and then some shots of vodka and then some beer, and I was sick as a dog. Well, all right. It wouldn't matter what the wine was. It could be a $300 bottle of wine. If you drank the whole bottle and did that, you're going to feel sick as a dog. You saw how much I drank, what, 2 ounces? And that's all I drink every day of wine, about 2 ounces. I'll be glad when I get back to real stuff, the Pinot Grigio, not this thing. But still an A in the category, as much as I ridicule the category and will continue to ridicule the category and not respect the category. They do exist. They're on the market. They ain't going nowhere. They've been very successful for 52 years. It's a growing market, actually, not a dying market. It's growing. That doesn't mean it's good that it's growing. Just because something's big doesn't make it good. But it certainly has a place. So anyway, that's the way I see it. I'll have a regular review of it on my main channel, not a live review. And you might say, why you never do these drinks with your friend David too much? Well, he don't like these kind of things. He doesn't even want to take the time and effort to review them. Can't say I blame him, though. My daughter wouldn't. She wouldn't review it. She would say, I ain't drinking that junk. So no problem. I don't mind being a loner on these things. That's cool. Why drag everybody down with me? So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. It's something to check out. Maybe in a week, because I can't stand drinking more of this candy stuff today. I had enough. Maybe in a week I'll do the Keyliteful on this channel, alternative channel. Keyliteful. It is kind of Keyliteful, but not if you drink more than one a day. Then it becomes Key Dreadful. All right, thanks.